Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. And if you are new here, make sure you go and hit the subscribe button down below and also hit that bell notification button so you don't miss out on any more of my videos. And I'm so happy because, as you can tell, I'm in my car finally, like, going outside and doing stuff. I've been going for walks lately and stuff, but it feels nice and it feels some sort of normal to like run errands and do things throughout the day. Today is going to be a busy, productive day for me. I have to take my car to the shop to get looked at because when I went a couple months ago to get my like oil change and something else done, he pointed out that I needed other stuff done but that I could wait off on it. So today's the day that I'm going to actually do that, a little adulting type of vlog, just running errands, stuff like that. So hopefully it's not that expensive, whatever needs to be done to my car, because cars can be a huge expense. There's like trucks passing. But anyways, I got my mask on. My sister's actually going to come with me, and then we're just gonna walk back, and then later on my boyfriend will drive me to go pick up my car. So yeah, that's the plan for this morning. It is 10:43, so getting a semi-early start to my day. But yeah, that's basically what I'm going to be doing this morning. And also make sure if you like my videos, you give them a big thumbs up because that helps me so much on my channel, and also leave a comment. So definitely make sure you're doing those two things if you want to help support me and help my channel grow, because I always respond and I love all of my supporters so much. So definitely make sure you're doing that. And yeah, I'm just waiting for my sister. She is taking a little long, but that's fine. And we're gonna head out. It is so hot outside. Oh my gosh. I also need a car wash like ASAP, so I might do that today as well. I'm gonna put on the air because it is so hot. I just got back from dropping off my car. I'm gonna put away some laundry that was hanging, and then I'm gonna make an iced latte.
Much in my head. I could be more faithful, but I feel let that happen. So I run around instead. I wanna be good to myself. Love hard to breathe more, drink less. I wanna be seen in my best. Sleep more, be nice, a lot less. All I need is 21 days and I'm fine.
Alright, I decided to make an iced latte today because it's so hot outside, and since I didn't make my coffee like this morning before I left, I was like, I'm gonna make an iced latte, and it's so good. Oh, so good. This is the Bianco Leggero pod. Also, I changed into a tank top because it was just so hot. I needed to change out of my short sleeve that I was in. Right now, I'm going to make my list of the day. Even though I already like started my day, I'm still just going to make a list of everything else that I want to get done today. So I took my car. I was gonna get a car wash today, but it's gonna thunderstorm. It's been like raining almost like every other day, I swear. So there's like no point in getting a car wash if it's gonna rain. So yeah, it's literally gonna thunderstorm Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Crazy. I need to also order my coffee for the month and my face, my moisturizer. I'm gonna wait though and see how much my car is first before I make my order. I also need to update my Excel sheet. I use this Excel sheet, which I'll show you guys, but it's a great way to keep myself organized with all of like my like finances and stuff, with like YouTube, for just like my monthly bills and everything like that, just to keep me on track of where my money is going, because when you see like where your money is going, it makes you realize like, okay, is this really necessary, all that stuff. So I'll show you guys what I do in my method on Excel. So I need to update that. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is updating my Excel sheet on Google. So I just use the Google Sheets. Let me pull it up. I'm not going to show you my exact one, but I'm going to show you kind of basically what to do if you guys are interested in doing this for yourself, so that you can just keep track of all of your expenses basically. And yes, so I'm going to open it up. Alright, so I'm just going to scroll to the bottom and basically show you guys what I would do. So basically what I keep track of is for my YouTube, for example, is like my paychecks. So whenever I'm getting paid, I will write down like the day I got my paycheck basically, and how much it is. I'll also keep track of like my YouTube expenses. So for example, I would just type in YouTube expenses, and usually I will just go in and bold it. And then for example, let me see if it bolded it. I will bold it, and so underneath I would basically start writing the expenses. So literally anything that has to do with my YouTube channel, I will write it down. Any equipment, so let's say for my camera, I would write down, you know, my camera that I got and the amount. So let's say, I don't know, like this, 600. And so I would just do that and continue the list of anything. So if I got a new tripod, I would go in and write the amount, just so you're keeping track of literally every single expense that has to do with YouTube. And then I also do it for other stuff. So like my monthly expenses, let's say my car insurance, I would keep track of how much that is, and I'll also write the date as well. So if I move this over here, and I'll put, I don't even know, let's say I'll put 7 to 20, for example. I'll write what it is and how much it is here. And then I'll continue whatever else it is that's going to be taken out, if it's on the specific day, or just any other expenses. Like, so basically every month when I buy my Nespresso pods again, I will write the day that I'm ordering them. Let's say it's on the 10th. I'll write Nespresso pods and how much my total comes out to. For any other subscriptions I have, so like my Apple Music, whenever that's there, and I'll go in and write Apple Music and type it in. So the thing I do is I just do like other expenses that just pop up, not necessarily monthly. So for example, like today would be just like an other expense because I don't get my car taken into the shop, you know, every month. So I would write in how much I spent, like car maintenance, and then I would write how much it cost me today, which I don't even know how much. I'm waiting for him to actually call me back to let me know when I can go and pick it up and all of that stuff. So yeah, I just want to show you guys what I do to kind of organize myself with my expenses and stuff, because you know, adulting can get confusing, and you want to make sure you're on top of all of your expenses so that you don't fall into having so much debt and struggle with paying bills and all of that sort of stuff. So yeah, this is a great way to stay organized. It's super easy to use. You can also do like little equations, stuff like that. You can get really creative with this. I just keep it basic and simple. I don't need to do too much with it, but it's a great way to keep track of everything I'm spending and really see where my money is going. So now I'm going to update mine, and then I can cross that off of my list. I just finished eating lunch and I poured myself some more water, and now I'm going to cross off my to-do list. Well, one thing, when I updated my Excel sheet. So now also he called me back and my car is ready, So it just needed to do 2 things. I didn't even ask how much, I forgot, but I'll just do it when I get there. And then, yeah, so right now I'm actually going to figure out, I'm gonna sit down. I don't know why I'm standing. I actually need to figure out like a better way to plan out my YouTube content, and so I'm going to start planning it out a little bit different just to keep me organized better, because I feel like I jumble it. Sometimes I'll write stuff down on a list, sometimes I'll write it on my notes. So I also want to kind of sort of like make I also want to make more of like a set schedule of when they're gonna go up, rather than just creating the ideas, because I'll create the ideas and then I'm like, it'll go like a couple of days and I'm like, I should have filmed that. So if I make more of a structured schedule of when I should film it or get it up by, I feel like it'll make me more structured to go along with that and make me more accountable to get it done. So yeah, I was watching Catherine June's video, and she made herself like a Google Doc. So I felt like maybe that's a good idea for me to try out and see if it works for me. Because why not, you know? So I'm gonna make a random Google Doc and write down all of my video ideas and try to write down a date to where I can film it. And I feel like that'll help me out a little better. So I'm really happy that I was able to get that inspiration from her video. If I would have never watched it, I probably would have never done this and would have been super unorganized, even though like writing it down is organized, but just the matter of when I'm gonna film it, when I'm gonna get it uploaded. So I'm gonna write everything down in a Google Doc and just have it more organized for myself. And then after this, I'm gonna go and pick up my car. My boyfriend's gonna drive me to get it, so I'm just waiting a little bit for that, and then we'll go pick up my car. Alright, just like an overview, I'm not going to show you exactly what videos, but I just typed out my video ideas and highlighted when I'm going to film them. And it's literally thundering. Our lights went out for like half a second, and I still have to pick up my car. And I hate the sound of thunder. It's super scary. Look at how dark the room gets when the lights are off and it's gloomy outside. I am back on my desk per usual. Got my car. It was pouring. I literally had to like run. And I also like hate driving when it's like freaking pouring outside. But it was not as expensive as I thought. So that was like a huge relief. I'm gonna add that to my little Excel sheet. And then just so I can also keep track of like things I'm getting done to my car and all of that stuff. So I'm gonna quickly update that again. And then I didn't go to Best Buy. I was gonna go to Best Buy, but we didn't end up going. So I'm gonna cross that off my list. And now that I realized that, well, now that the car is not that expensive, I'm gonna now order my coffee for the month from Nespresso and my Tatcha moisturizer. I need to get a new one. That little one, the little travel size, lasted me since April. So if you guys are thinking of getting it to try it out, I recommend trying it because I really like it, and it lasts so long because a little goes a really, really, really long way. So yeah, now I'm going to order those 2 things, and I'm really excited. Also, I'm washing my pillowcases. That's why my pillows are a little bare right now. Alright, I just made my order. So I get the Bianco Lagero, which is a double espresso. Then I got Melozio, which is a coffee pod. And then I got Voltesso, that's my favorite, like single espresso pod. And then I got this new one, Alvazio, it's a coffee pod. And then I just got the free sample of the Ice Lagero and Ice Forte, which I've already tried and I like it. So I'm just going to get it as a sample again. I probably won't get them as full sleeves because I don't have iced coffee all the time. And I can always make this one iced like I did today and I like it. But other than that, I usually just have hot coffee. So yeah, that's my order. And it usually comes really, really quickly. So hopefully in the next 2 days when I'm vlogging, it'll come. I just finished purchasing my water cream. So I can cross that off my list. The weather is so bipolar. It is sunny right now, literally so sunny. But we're about to eat some dinner and then I'm gonna shower. My sister's baking s'mores cookies tonight, so I'm really excited to try those. And I'll show you guys obviously, but credit to her, she made them. It is now 9 o'clock. The cookies that my sister made were really, really good. Right now I'm sitting on my bed. I'm about to edit this vlog or start editing it and import all of the footage from today so that I can get this up tomorrow. That's my plan. I usually try to get most of my uploads up around 12 o'clock just because I checked my analytics the other day and that's basically when most of my viewers are on YouTube, so I'm trying to be better at figuring out when I should be posting my videos and stuff. So I usually post around 12 o'clock, so definitely make sure you have your post notifications on so you don't miss out on my videos. And yeah, so I'm gonna get to editing and then I'm gonna watch Love Island with my sister. We're watching season 4 right now, so that's tonight's plan. Our Wi-Fi just went out. I think it's starting to rain again, which is not good because I want to edit this tonight. I usually like to get most of it edited so that tomorrow when I wake up and have my coffee, I can finish it and just schedule it to go up. But I hope it'll work. Our Wi-Fi is like in and out right now, which is so annoying. We'll see. I am going to end off this productive day in my life vlog right here. Yesterday I ended up knocking out and going to sleep after I edited the video because I was just so tired from the day before because I had barely slept. So yeah, I just fell asleep, but I'm ending off this vlog right here, which means I'm going to give you guys my advice with Brie segment, my advice for the vlog. So the advice I will give you guys for this video is to start saving your money and being smart with where you spend your money at a young age. Whenever you're watching this, however old you are, it is never too late or too early to start being responsible with your money and where you spend your money. Like I said, like I showed you guys in the video, is how I organize my finances with using Google Sheets. You can use Google Sheets, you can use Excel, you can just use a regular doc or handwrite it in a little notebook and just keep track of your bills, your monthly bills, other expenses, any paychecks you get from working, anything like that, and then you can see, you know, the money you have left over to treat yourself to either clothes if you really need them, but really be responsible and really think about a want versus a need. I've spoke about this before on my channel, but really figuring out what is a necessity for you and what you want, and then you can work towards that slowly, because like I said, you don't want to, you know, fall behind. You don't want to put yourself in a lot of debt. If you really organize yourself and you really, you know, see where your money is going. It gives you a better perspective of what you're really spending your money on. Like, I used to spend a lot of money on food, but ever since quarantine, obviously, like, I haven't been going out, so I've saved so much money on food, and it made me realize exactly how much money is going towards eating out, which I know once things get back to some sort of normal, whenever that happens, I'm going to be more mindful of how much I'm spending out. So it's not to say never to spend money out or never treat yourself, but just to be more responsible, and it's never too late and it's never too early to do that. So I hope this all motivated you or inspired you to kind of organize yourself better and be more responsible with your finances. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave me comments like I said earlier, and subscribe, share my channel, all of that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye guys!